Get ready to dive into one of the most intense and revealing chapters of the Book of Enoch. At the heart of this apocalyptic narrative, chapter 13 brings us to the climax of the Watchers' despair, the fallen angels facing the eternal consequences of their rebellion against the Creator. Enoch, the righteous man chosen to be the messenger between heaven and earth, bears the heavy burden of confronting them with the harsh reality of divine judgment. Picture the tension and agony as the Watchers, once glorious beings, now plead in vain for mercy. Their downfall serves as a stark reminder of the relentless power of divine justice and the inevitable consequences of defying celestial order. Meanwhile, Enoch stands as a beacon of courage and devotion, embracing his mission to deliver the Creator's words, even in the face of such monumental challenges. Before we continue to unravel this chapter filled with mystery and spiritual reflection, we need your help to share this epic story. 1. Like this video to show us that you too are moved by this journey filled with divine lessons. 2. Share it with your friends and family, because this message cannot be ignored. 3. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, as the upcoming chapters promise to reveal even deeper and more transformative secrets. Are you ready to explore the confrontation between Enoch and the Watchers? Discover how this encounter marks a crucial turning point in the narrative, showcasing the grandeur of divine justice and the weight of every detailed synopsis of chapter 13 of the Book of Enoch. Chapter 13 of the Book of Enoch reveals the intensifying drama between the fallen Watchers and the righteous prophet Enoch. This chapter shifts focus to the response of the Watchers after hearing the divine judgment that seals their fate. Enoch, acting as the intermediary between the heavenly and the earthly, fulfills his duty with unwavering obedience, further solidifying his unique role in the cosmic narrative. Enoch's role as the messenger. Enoch, having received the Creator's judgment for the Watchers, is tasked with delivering the grim decree to these celestial beings who once descended to corrupt the earth. The Watchers, now bound in anguish and regret, plead desperately with Enoch to intercede on their behalf before the Creator. The despair of the Watchers. The fallen angels, once proud and powerful, are now depicted in their most vulnerable state. They mourn their separation from the divine and lament the consequences of their actions. Their sorrow echoes throughout creation, revealing the depth of their despair as they realize the irreversibility of their judgment. Enoch's reluctant duty. Enoch, despite his humility and reverence for the Creator, accepts the burden of conveying the Watchers' petition. He writes down their requests and sets out to present them to the divine throne. Enoch's journey emphasizes his role as a bridge between two worlds, the earthly and the heavenly. Divine revelation and response. Upon delivering the Watchers' plea, Enoch receives a response from the Creator that confirms the inevitability of their punishment. The Creator reaffirms the justice of his decree, highlighting the eternal consequences of rebellion against divine order. A warning to humanity. The chapter concludes with a somber reflection, emphasizing that the downfall of the Watchers serves as a cautionary tale for humanity. It underscores the importance of obedience. Under a sky heavy with celestial foreboding, the Watchers gather in the shadows, their once radiant forms now dulled by the weight of divine condemnation. Their cries echo across the desolate expanse, a haunting melody of regret and despair. They plead for redemption, their voices trembling as they recount the glory they once held and the chaos they unleashed. The air is thick with the remnants of their rebellion, a chilling reminder of their defiance. Enoch stands as an unwavering beacon, chosen by the Creator to deliver his unyielding decree. With every step, he feels the magnitude of his task, the ground trembling under his feet as if the earth itself recoils from the weight of the Watchers' sins. In his hand, he carries the words of judgment, a message that will seal their fate. His heart is steady, not with pride, but with the solemnity of his divine mission. The Watchers approach him, their desperation palpable. Their pleas rise, filled with promises and oaths, yet they fall on ears that can only deliver what has been commanded. Enoch's voice, steady and resolute, pierces through their cries. He declares the Creator's will. Their pleas for mercy are denied. The heavens, once their domain, are now sealed to them forever. Thunder rolls across the heavens and lightning illuminates their anguished faces. The Watchers' sorrow is not merely for themselves, but for the legacy of ruin they have left behind. Enoch, bearing witness to their torment, remains resolute. His role is not to judge, but to obey, a vessel for the divine justice that must now unfold. As the skies churn with the Creator's power, the scene becomes a testament to the unyielding nature. Beneath the oppressive weight of divine decree, Enoch ascends to his task, bearing the burden of humanity and the heavens alike. The anguished cries of the Watchers reverberate through the air, their desperation clawing at the void. Once heralded as celestial beings of light, they now linger in the shadows of their downfall, trapped in a cycle of despair and guilt. Enoch approaches the encampment of these fallen angels, his countenance calm yet imbued with an otherworldly resolve. The message he carries is heavy with finality, a decree from the Creator himself. As Enoch unfurls the divine words, the Watchers tremble, their corrupted forms bowing under the weight of justice. Each syllable is like a thunderclap reverberating through the realms. The Watchers' pleas grow frantic, their voices rising like a tempest. They offer confessions, lamentations, and futile promises of atonement. But Enoch, chosen for this sacred mission, remains unwavering. His presence is a bridge between the mortal and the eternal, a stark reminder of the Creator's unchangeable nature. The winds howl, carrying the cries of the Watchers into the void. Their sorrow is a mirror of the devastation they wrought upon creation. The heavens themselves seem to mourn, their starry expanse dimmed by the gravity of this celestial judgment. Yet amidst the despair, there is a chilling stillness, a silence that speaks of the Creator's unyielding resolve. Enoch turns to leave, his duty fulfilled, but his heart burdened by the magnitude of the moment. Behind him, the Watchers remain, trapped in the shadow of their choices. Their lamentations echo as a haunting testament. The skies darken with a foreboding weight as Enoch retreats from the encampment of the fallen, the divine message delivered, but its echoes still vibrating through the ether. He ascends the desolate heights, his path illuminated by a celestial glow, a beacon in the bleak expanse of a world trembling under the weight of rebellion. His mission now demands solitude, a communion with the Creator to inscribe the unfolding judgment. Enoch's hands move swiftly, recording the words that are not his, but belong to eternity. The parchment seems to hum as each symbol forms, a sacred language imbued with the essence of justice and mercy. The ink flows like rivers of light, sealing the decrees meant to outlast the stars themselves. Each line written becomes a bridge between realms, a testament for future generations and the heavenly host. As he writes, the ground beneath him trembles, an echo of the unrest spreading through creation. The earth bears scars of the Watchers' deeds, valleys carved by their influence and forests corrupted by their offspring. But in this moment, Enoch's script becomes a balm, a promise that the Creator's justice will heal what has been broken. Above, the stars flicker as if bearing witness to the divine record being etched into existence. The wind carries whispers of unseen beings, seraphim and cherubim marveling at the mortal man tasked with this eternal duty. Enoch, steadfast and reverent, continues without hesitation, aware of the weight of his role. The chapter closes with a final stroke, the divine message complete. Enoch rises, his gaze fixed beyond the horizon, where the Creator's voice calls him to the next stage of his mission. Behind him, the parchment glows faintly, a sacred relic of a story not yet finished, but destined to echo throughout the ages. Enoch stands at the edge of a world quaking under the wrath of heaven, his spirit heavy with the burden of a truth too vast for mortal comprehension. He is summoned again, not to the quiet solitude of the mountains, but into the very heart of celestial realms. The heavens part with a deafening roar, and a staircase of radiant light descends, stretching into the boundless abyss. Enoch ascends, his steps resolute, though each carries him further from the earth he knows. As he reaches the heavenly court, the air becomes dense with power. Thrones of unimaginable brilliance encircle him, each occupied by beings of divine authority. Their voices, like the crashing of waves, rise in unison, proclaiming the decrees of the Creator. Before him stands a figure of incomprehensible majesty, the very essence of the divine presence. Enoch falls to his knees, overcome by the magnitude of glory. The Creator's voice resounds, shaking the fabric of existence. Enoch, faithful servant, write what you see. Let it stand as testimony to my justice and mercy. The command pierces the silence, and Enoch, trembling yet unwavering, begins to record the visions unveiled before him. The first revelation is a tapestry of chaos, images of a world plagued by the corruption of the fallen. The cries of the innocent echo through the celestial halls, pleading for justice. The second reveals the consequences that await the Watchers, the Skene, a chasm of darkness and torment prepared for those who defied the Creator's will. Enoch inscribes every detail, his heart burning with both sorrow and purpose. As the visions fade, the Creator blesses Enoch, promising him a place in the eternal realms. Enoch descends the staircase, carrying the weight of the divine verdict, his soul forever marked by the splendor and terror of what he has seen. Beneath the looming shadow of divine judgment, the earth trembles as the Watchers confront the finality of their fate. Enoch, now a beacon of divine authority, descends from the heavens bearing a scroll that radiates with the weight of eternity. This scroll, inscribed with the decrees of the Creator, seals the destiny of the fallen angels, their pleas unanswered, their rebellion irrevocable. The Watchers, once radiant beings of celestial power, now writhe in despair. Their anguish fills the air, a cacophony of regret and terror that echoes across the desolate wastelands they inhabit. They beg Enoch for reprieve, their once proud voices now cracked with desperation. But Enoch, steadfast in his purpose, delivers the Creator's unyielding verdict. Your transgressions are eternal, your rebellion will not be forgiven, and your place is prepared in the abyss. The scroll unfurls before them, revealing visions of their impending punishment. A great chasm opens, its depths filled with consuming flames and an unending darkness that seems to devour light itself. The Watchers recoil, their once glorious forms now diminished, cloaked in the shadow of their sins. Each word spoken by Enoch cuts through them like a blade, a testament to the justice they had sought to evade. Yet, amid their anguish, Enoch remains unshaken. His role is not one of condemnation, but of unwavering obedience to the divine will. The heavens above thunder in agreement, as if the very cosmos affirms the Creator's judgment. Enoch, a bridge between the mortal and the divine, stands resolute as a living testament to the power of righteousness. As the Watchers' cries fade into the abyss, Enoch turns his gaze upward, his heart heavy yet filled with purpose. He walks away, leaving behind a scene of retribution, carrying forward the unyielding truth. The heavens roar with celestial authority as Enoch ascends once more, leaving behind the echoes of the Watchers' despair. His journey takes him to the courts of the Most High, where the brilliance of divine glory pierces through the veil of mortality. Here, Enoch is entrusted with knowledge far beyond human comprehension, a revelation of cosmic justice and eternal purpose. In the sacred realm, Enoch witnesses the celestial order, a harmony disrupted only by the rebellion of the Watchers. He is shown the vast expanse of creation, the stars singing hymns of obedience, and the earth trembling under the weight of divine law. Among these visions, Enoch sees the fates of both the righteous and the wicked, a stark contrast that reaffirms the Creator's sovereignty. The Creator's voice resounds, filling the expanse with its omnipotent presence. Enoch is given the charge to record these revelations, ensuring that humanity will forever remember the consequences of defying the divine order. The scrolls entrusted to him are filled with prophecies, warnings, and promises, a guide for future generations to navigate the tumultuous paths of existence. Enoch's heart is burdened yet emboldened by the gravity of his mission. He stands before the celestial assembly, a mortal bearing the weight of eternity, his resolve unshaken. The angels bow in reverence as the Creator's decree is finalized. The Watchers will face eternal judgment, and Enoch will return to the earth to bear witness to these truths. As he descends, the earth below stirs with anticipation. The air thickens with the weight of impending revelation, as humanity unknowingly stands on the precipice of understanding the depths of divine justice. Enoch's journey is far from over. His path now leads to the final chapters of celestial. The earth trembles under the weight of divine wrath as the Watcher's judgment is executed. The skies darken, not with clouds, but with the looming presence of celestial beings who descend as enforcers of the Creator's will. This is the moment foretold, where rebellion meets its inevitable end and justice is written in the annals of eternity. Enoch, standing as the lone mortal witness to this apocalyptic scene, records the unfolding events with a steady hand. The Watchers, once radiant and revered, are stripped of their remaining vestiges of glory. Their cries echo through the cosmos as they are bound in eternal chains, cast into the depths of darkness where no light shall reach. Their anguish is a testament to the consequences of pride and disobedience. The earth itself reacts to this divine reckoning. Mountains crumble and oceans roar as creation purges the corruption sown by the Watchers. The giants, the unnatural offspring of this rebellion, are annihilated, their existence erased as an act of cosmic restoration. The land, once defiled, begins to heal under the Creator's hand, signaling the start of a renewed covenant. Amid the chaos, Enoch is filled with both awe and sorrow. He comprehends the vastness of divine justice and the irreversible fate of those who strayed. Yet, he also carries a message of hope for humanity, a path of obedience and redemption that ensures harmony with the Creator's will. As the celestial host ascends, their task complete, the earth grows silent. Enoch, now a scribe of eternal truths, returns to his people with the weight of revelations that will shape the destiny of generations. This chapter marks the culmination of divine. The last chapter of this apocalyptic journey unfolds with a sense of finality. Enoch, now a seasoned witness to the cosmic struggle between light and darkness, faces his own inner turmoil as he contemplates the fate of the fallen Watchers and the future of humanity. The air is heavy with the anticipation of what's to come, a new era of divine order and harmony. Enoch ascends to the heavenly realm once more, not alone but accompanied by the lingering presence of the Creator's angels. They guide him through the remnants of the rebellion, showing the scars left by the Watchers' transgressions. The landscape is stark and barren, a haunting reminder of the consequences of straying from divine will. Here, Enoch sees the full extent of the cosmic battle, how the rebellion's taint marred the beauty of creation, leaving scars upon the earth and souls alike. As Enoch journeys deeper into the celestial realm, he confronts the lingering spirits of the fallen. These disembodied entities, once proud and powerful, now exist in a perpetual state of torment. They reach out to Enoch, pleading for redemption, but he can only deliver the unyielding truth. Their fate is sealed. The Creator's justice is absolute, and their eternal punishment is the price for their rebellion. Enoch's heart aches for these lost souls, but he understands the necessity of this divine purging. It is not out of cruelty, but a final act of mercy to cleanse creation from the remnants of the Watcher's sin and restore the purity of the divine plan. Enoch's role is clear. He must bear witness to this grim finality and carry the message of hope and redemption to those who remain. As he descends back to the earthly plane, Enoch's heart is heavy but resolute. He knows his role is far from over. The journey ahead will require courage, faith, and the willingness to carry the burden of knowledge for all mankind. The chapter closes with a sense of new beginnings, a rebirth of creation, purified and renewed, guided by the principles of divine justice and mercy. The story of Enoch and the fallen Watchers serves as a timeless testament to the power of obedience, faith, and redemption in the face of ultimate darkness. Get ready for the next thrilling chapter. In chapter 14 of the Book of Enoch, Enoch's journey of revelation and redemption intensifies. Confronting epic challenges, Enoch uncovers celestial secrets and ancient prophecies in a crucial confrontation. Don't miss out on the opportunity to explore the mysteries awaiting Enoch and humanity. 1. Like this video to show you're excited for the next stage of the journey. 2. Share with your friends and family so they can also join in on this journey of transformation and spiritual discovery. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to stay updated on upcoming chapters filled with new revelations and profound lessons. Are you ready to continue with Enoch on this epic mission? Prepare yourself for a chapter full of emotion, challenges, and the promise of a new spiritual understanding. The journey continues now. No te vayas. Si esta jornada te ha dejado con más preguntas que respuestas, es momento de seguir explorando. No olvides darle like a este video, compartirlo con aquellos que buscan una chispa de esperanza y claridad en sus vidas, y deja tus comentarios sobre lo que has aprendido sobre Metatron. Pero eso no es todo, porque en el próximo video vamos a adentrarnos en otro enigma celestial, el ángel Samael. ¿Quién es realmente? ¿Qué misterios guarda? Prepárate para una nueva aventura donde exploraremos su oscuro poder y su conexión con el equilibrio cósmico. Suscríbete al canal y activa la campanita para asegurarte de no perder ninguna de estas revelaciones. La verdad está a solo un clic de distancia, así que mantente conectado y abre tus ojos a las enseñanzas divinas. Nos vemos en el próximo video.